All right, guys, welcome back. Going into the final hour here of Balance of Power. Adam, what's up?
Yes. So we we fade in on a dingy looking apartment. We can hear someone breathing in their sleep, the sort of regular in and out breathing. The room is lit only by this neon sign outside the window coming through the slat blinds. It's like a dresser. And some other like kind of junk furniture, and then there's suddenly like a heavy like pounding of a fist on the door, and we see a shirtless dude wake up, and it's the guy from the bar. He's still kind of got like blood on his face. He looks exhausted and still kind of drunk, and he wakes up startled and grabs a blaster pistol from under his pillow, and he's like, "Who's there?" And there's like more thumping, and then the door gets kicked in, and we don't even see who comes in. We just see him like point his blaster at the door, and then just get blasted. Like he just gets shot a bunch of times, and like goes limp. Then we see the three rebels come in and start to sweep the room, and one of them we hear a voice. We're like, "Sir." And from the commander's point of view, like she turns and looks, and he's holding the still, like it's got Lana's blood dried on it, the tracker chip. So he holds it up, and we see her again. She's got the bandana on, so we just see her eyes like narrow, and she shakes her head, and she says to her men, she's like, "Well, I guess we have to find her the old-fashioned way." And they all leave. They leave the apartment, and we're left with the body just kind of like slumped against the wall.
Well, he got screwed again.
Heartless.
Damn. Jesus.
Yep. So we cut to another like huge kind of hologram sign. It shows, it's like an advertisement for like a travel company, and it shows like these sort of giant mushrooms, and we see like a strange like creature moving in between them in this like really kind of cheesy looking hologram, and then big letters appear that say like visit exotic Felucia, and it like flickers a couple of times, and then we keep panning down past it, and we see you approaching, and see the group of you approaching, and it's a couple of stores or buildings away from the cantina that you see a little ways away. So Lana, you've led your team to the cantina. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna look back at that and be like, "This is it. This is the place. This is where I met Greenskin and Commander Nolly."
And I just sort of do like a after you.
I shrug and I walk in.
And I imagine
Otto does the thing. Well, Otto does the thing where he's been like really fucking drowsy this entire time. He fucking hates being on this stupid planet and stuff. But the second someone like walks into a room that could potentially be booby trapped or dangerous, he like jumps in front. He's like, "Wait, don't go!" Just like get to the front of the door and like tighten up my jacket and like push it back down. Be like, "Let me handle this." And then I walk in the room. I just want to like make sure everything's okay.
So you want to go in by yourself first?
Yeah, and not booby trapped.
Okay. Let's see. So you're walking into a rebel bar. They probably know who you are, but let's see if they recognize you. Can you make?
I thought we were okay. No, this is the right place. Never mind.
Yeah. Can you just make a?
I mean, I was gonna say we go in with all of our like hoodies and stuff.
Yeah, we should go in as a group. We should go in as a group.
So yeah, I mean, you can make a stealth. You can make a stealth roll, but I'm curious about so Otto, do you want to go in first and scout the place out, or is this going to be like everybody?
Front, Otto,
I'll be in the front, but I definitely want to go in and just like make sure we're not walking into a trap.
By going in alone, you kind of are walking into the trap, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like I will walk in first with the group behind me in procession, but I want to make sure that we're not walking into a trap. So I'm gonna like going slow, like walk up, and before we like, I would assume someone's there to like, how many do you want? Blah blah blah, like to take a seat or some shit. And while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna like look around and make sure it's not a trap before we even sit down.
Okay. So is it just Otto first and then everybody else, or are you all coming in and Otto just is on?
I guess. I don't know.
Well,
I think
when
we're
I said by procession, there's a line. I'm in first in line, and we're
Okay,
walking
so you
in
just
as a
want to get a
group.
look around.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want my eyes to be the first thing.
He's just
In the room.
visually assessing the situation as we enter. Is what
Yes,
Sure. Yeah.
just super
Okay.
carefully.
So there's going to be I think I need a bunch of rolls. So let's have maybe Belsa, because you were kind of responsible for the stealth situation before, and now Otto is kind of distracted doing his thing. So Belsa, can you make a stealth roll to kind of cover everybody? Also, is Lana just walking in dressed like normal? Because you're all dressed like, like middle city trash, basically.
Well, she has.
Last we checked, she had her armor still set to seduce. So it's got two settings: seduce or destroy.
Well, they've only seen her in like bounty hunter getup, right? So
yes,
they've only seen her in destroy mode. So seduce mode, I imagine they'd be like, "Damn, who's that?" and not focus on the fact of like, this is a person we've seen before, because she's in like sexy mode. So she probably looks different. Maybe I don't fucking know.
I mean, it's just like a different. It's like a palette swap, really. It's an alternate costume. So
Can't I couldn't I have grabbed a cloak or something?
So that's my question. Like, did you disguise?
Yeah, a robe, like a Jedi, not a Jedi robe, but you know what I'm saying. Like a robe like
Yeah,
that.
sure. We all dress up like Jedi and go into the bar. That'll work great.
Suddenly I'm Luke Skywalker.
Hi, I'm Luke. What's the difficulty on my roll?
So you're trying to disguise everybody. You're walking into a specific like dangerous situation, right? Where they probably are on the lookout for you particularly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it three purple dice, and then the bartender is like on the lookout, so another black die added to that.
3 purple, 1 black.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the dark side point. So
Ooh, child.
go ahead and throw an upgrade on my side.
All right. You also get 1 downgrade for my force ability.
Right, that's right. So yeah, you can take that upgrade away, the one that I spent.
Point, Steve.
Oh well, you just die instantly. Jedi heart attack. Sorry.
Right. My stealth is fucking garbage.
I want to know what happens if we fail this. They're all like, "What the fuck?"
I got 1 black,
What?
3 purple, 1 upgrade, 1 downgrade, and then 1 blue on my side.
Yes.
And they all lose their minds, and this becomes a shootout. A shootout.
Totally. This is Quentin Tarantino's
Oh,
Star
shit.
Wars.
Oh shit, boys.
Okay.
How?
I'd like to use my expert reroll, please. Reroll.
Take your 2 strain. You have a moment of like, oh, maybe this is a bad idea.
Everyone knows who we are now.
Belsa, you have a bad feeling about this.
I have a really fucking bad feeling.
And you walk in. Now, I'm going to give the Autobot a chance to tactically survey the room before shit goes crazy.
What if I just ran out of the place right now and set up a sniper spot like a mile down?
I don't think they
So Otto's in the front. He just turns around. He's like, nope.
He goes, I got a bad
He
feeling
never
about
stops
this.
walking, he just does a U.
Fucking just start running like Forrest Gump, just all the way down the fucking.
So, I mean, part of what you're going to realize when you make this roll is that they recognize you, right? So you don't know that they recognize you until you make that roll. So you walk in, scanning the room. Make your perception. Make your perception check.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
Just 2 difficulty, 2 purple.
Okay, 2 purple. Where is perception? There it is. Fuck, man.
Okay. All right. So
We fucking do it, boys.
you walk in, and all you realize. So you walk into the place, and it's like pretty. Maybe you have a thought of like, oh, it's kind of quiet for a cantina. Directly across from you, there's the bar. There's a human bartender there, and off to one side there's a table with a couple of guys. So there's maybe like, let's say there's 6 people on the other side. And you walk in, and then like as soon as you walk in, you make eyes with the bartender. You lock eyes, and he immediately, like, you see him go for like something under the bar, and he like shouts to the other guys at the table, and they start to draw weapons too.
I'm seeing this.
Yeah, like this happens as soon as you walk in. They recognize you and they're like, "Oh shit, it's them!" And they start going for
We fighting
weapons.
team.
I throw my hands up into the air. And I'm like, don't fucking shoot! Oh, fuck! And I'm like, don't do it!
So let's roll initiative.
Okay. I do want. There is something I want to do, but let's do initiative first.
Yeah, I mean you can do it on the first
Is
potentially
this
the first
vigilance?
action.
Yeah.
You're rolling. Yeah, I mean you expected a fight. I think this isn't a surprise attack.
Okay.
You're gonna be rolling vigilance. They're gonna roll. Let me see.
Wait, when I roll.
No,
cool,
you're
if I
rolling. You're rolling
prepared it?
cool, and they're rolling vigilance.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so for me, they are NPCs.
How? By the way, how many people are there?
There are 6.
All right.
Yeah, there are 6 of them. Okay, so I got 2 successes on mine. Hold on, let me clear the order. Okay, let's roll that again. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll your initiative there.
This is cool
Nice,
or vigilance?
Lana.
Oh,
This is
just
cool.
roll the initiative because then it'll add it to the order. Okay, so Lana, you got 1. That's okay. We'll just count yours. You got 1 and 2.
Okay.
Where do I roll initiative again? Sorry.
It's under combat at the very top. If it's not checked, there's a roll initiative.
It says show
This
initiative.
This is cool or vigilance?
This one is cool for you and vigilance for
Yeah,
them.
that's what I was asking because you can either rule cool or vigilance.
Yeah, you guys were expecting the fight and they weren't. You just walked into their bar.
Are we not
Nice.
rolling it with any?
You don't roll it with difficulty. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's just success dice.
Well, then why? You fucking
uh-oh.
idiot, Sam.
Clear your pool first, Belsa, and then roll.
I mean, if we just take the 2 greens, those 2 successes.
No, just well, that's worse because it takes it away. Just re-roll your initiative with all the other dice too. There you go. Okay, 1 and 1, and then sorry, Lana,
That's pretty good.
Oh, nice though.
you got somebody rolled twice. I
Well,
think.
Flaren rolled like a champ too.
A bunch of people rolled twice because they didn't
Yep.
work.
So there should be
Not
one
me.
slot here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, 2 of you will get to go, then the NPCs will go, and then 2 more of you. So they go right in the middle of the.
So the first Theron does what he does first, and then I go after Theron.
Yeah, I want to throw my hands in the air and shout like, "Don't shoot!" and not in like sincerity, but like a distracting measure so that Otto can get a shot off while they're like, "What the fuck?"
Okay. So these guys.
This is going to be the funniest. The image in my head that I'm thinking about is going to occur if I actually hit. It's going to be the funniest fucking thing I've ever done in a D&D game.
He says after he shot a factory and nearly killed himself.
No, that was. Just wait till Adam asks me what I want to do.
Okay. All right. So let me put in these guys. So there's 5 of them, and they're acting as a group. These
Can
rebel
I?
troop.
They haven't drawn weapons, right?
They're like going for their weapons as it.
I
as
can't
it's-
tell who's the biggest badass here.
Well, they're in two groups. So there's the bartender directly in front of you at medium range, and then at long range there are a group of like rebel troopers that are going to like draw weapons and fire on you.
Gotcha.
The rebel troopers are all acting as one. They're like a group of guys, and then the bartender, I don't know, but he's probably not as good a shot as they are, but we'll see. So cool. Let's have you make your what did you want to do? You wanted to like try to confuse them?
Yeah, I want to throw my hands up in the air and shout, "Don't shoot!" But do it in my cheesy American voice. And
You
like,
want to put them? You want to put them at like they're questioning like whether they actually recognize you or not. Is that
yeah,
kind of-
as they run for their like as they're going for their guns, have them have a momentary like even if it's just a momentary pause.
Sure. So mechanically, what you're going to want is make a I guess it's a charm roll. It's not really no, make a deception roll.
Are you
honestly.
trying to like change the initiative so that we all go first? What?
So
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I want to distract them to the point where they like pause and aren't like immediately just going for their gun to point it at us. They're like, I shout loud enough that as they're going for their guns, they have like a momentary like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So what you're gonna do is you can roll and you roll your deception, and you can spend you'll get advantage on that roll, and you can spend that advantage to add black dice to their checks if they go. So if you can get 2 advantage, I'll apply a black die to everything they do because they're like hesitating.
All right.
If you can triumph, then we'll see. If you can triumph, then we'll maybe like skip a turn for them or something.
All right.
So make it against difficulty of 2.
Deception.
Yeah, deception 2 difficulty.
Okay. Deception. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Okay. All right. So not enough advantage for you. You don't get the thing you want, but you can use that advantage the same way you would any, right? So you can buy off a strain if you have one.
Give me the
or
advantage.
you can or you can pass it on to.
I'll give it to JP.
Okay. All right.
So here's what happens.
All right. It's your turn, Otto.
I'm standing in the middle of the bar. I've got like these fucking robes around my head and shit, but there's still the giant weapon on my back that's always there. So I pull off the scarf thing.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And if you think about how big slug thrower, if you've ever seen Star Wars, the fucking Tusken Raiders are the people that use slug throwers. These are giant rifles. So I take this slug thrower and basically aim it at the bartender, and it's probably 4 feet in front of the fucking bartender's face, and I just fire one at his chest. It's loud. It's the most fucking ridiculous thing you've ever seen. Is this giant rifle just drawn and fired at the bartender?
Awesome.
And that's what I do. That's how
Excellent.
it goes.
All right. So you taking a shot at medium range. Add one blue die from Theron's being confusing.
Okay.
And so 1 blue, 2 purple. And go ahead and take that shot. And make sure you use the combat section. So
use the weapon, right? Like
click on
okay.
the weapon.
I'm gonna also
That'll do
use
all
a
your-
light side point.
Okay. Yeah. So make sure you spend it and add 1 upgrade.
Okay. God, I hope this hits. I hope this hits so
I
bad.
hope you explode a man. I hope a man explodes.
blow a hole in his fucking
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the shot.
I mean that's
Oh my god.
okay.
He fucking
So
just explodes.
yeah, he doesn't have any armor
shit.
on, so he takes 11 wounds. And let's see, with 4 advantage, can you cause a crit? What's the crit? You're 1 shy of a crit. So,
Damn it.
yeah, you blast him, and there's like a sudden, like huge, like ripping explosion from the end of your gun. Blast of smoke. He staggers back against the bar. A bunch of like bottles like smash and fall on the floor. And he like grabs his chest, and it's like blood gushing out from the wound that he now has in his chest. They're a little surprised by that, I think. Now you can use that advantage because you can't trigger a crit. Do you want to?
Let me pull up the combat reference real quick.
Yeah, pull up
See
that
what
reference. You can
does.
spend those for.
How much can you move in 1 turn?
You can move one range band.
Recover 1 strain.
You can also buy yourself another maneuver if you take a strain.
Okay. Can you maneuver and shoot or something?
Yeah, of course.
And if you buy it another maneuver, can you still shoot?
Yeah, you can do maneuver, shoot, but it will cost you a strain.
Okay.
So it's a free maneuver.
So you can like now just without taking strain, you still have a maneuver, so you could take 2 maneuvers if you want to, Otto.
Just get to cover.
Well,
Yeah, that's.
I guess what I do is I draw it out, take the fucking elephant rifle off my back, shoot the guy in the chest, take the table in front of me, throw it up like over it, like just throw the table up and then like duck down behind it, and then get
Perfect.
my pistol ready, and I guess get ready
Fucking
to.
spaghetti western up in
Yeah,
here.
it's straight up
Yeah,
spaghetti
totally.
western. Because how does the slug thrower reload?
Yeah, so I'm going to check cumbersome.
It's cumbersome too.
Right, and that's just how big it is. It's not that it fires
Yeah.
slowly.
So like, do I just?
It's totally up to you. You can fire it every round if you want. You can just it can like be a breech load. You just like put another big shell in it, or it can be like a giant revolver. You can describe it however you want.
Okay, and then I guess for like RP's sake,
Do brawn.
do
to, like,
what?
use it.
What's
That's
up?
what cumbersome 2 means.
Yeah, well, it weighs more, so you have to have more encumbrance. But yeah, like throw the table up, duck behind the table for cover, and then I just like pop open the slug thrower and throw another slug into it and get ready for next round.
Cool. All right. So I'll make a note that you have some cover here, and boop, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah. So you've got cover for yourself. You use your action to do that. You still have 2 advantage to spend because you spent 2 to maneuver behind cover. Do you want to pass on advantage to the next person? Do you want to pass disadvantage to the counter? Because you're going to get counterattack now. So
The
you could
rebels go next, right? So could we use it to fuck them up a little bit?
Yes, you could spend 2 to give the group of rebels a.
Might as well do that.
Yeah, I do that. Whoever's firing at me, I give them a penalty.
Okay.
Otto's very selfish. He's not going to give it to the rest of the team.
Sure.
He's
Yeah.
not
So
behind cover right now.
So what does that look like? So you fire at the bartender, and then the rebels, you can see them like they're starting to flip tables themselves and get behind them to fire on you. And you want to give them disadvantage? What do? Do you just like spin the rifle towards them and get ready to fire, or do you do something else? I mean, either way, this is a mechanical effect. I just want to imagine, like, how do you interfere with them?
Honestly, when I flip the table over, there's a broken bottle on the thing. I just pick it up and throw it at one of the guys.
Nice. Yeah. So it just whips through the air and like smashes on the wall behind them, and then like glass and booze pours down on them, so they're all distracted while they're trying to shoot at you.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Okay. So for the rebel troopers, they're going to use their maneuver to also get some cover, and then they're going to fire at Otto. And they fire as a group. There are 5 of them, so they get all of their skills. Firing on full auto. So that means they're firing with let's see, rebel troops have a skill of
Oh wait.
2 or 3.
Oh fuck. I guess I could have aimed. I didn't even think of that. That's a maneuver. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I already did it.
Yeah. Well, now you can. I mean, you're going full attack mode before. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they have 2. Okay, so they're gonna fire ranged light. So they have. Is a blaster rifle ranged light or ranged heavy? Oh, the sheet will do it.
I think it's light, isn't it?
It is. Let me see.
I forgot I picked up a blaster rifle and a fucking blaster pistol from somewhere.
Yeah, we did it from our first.
Yeah, it's ranged heavy. So they've got blaster rifles. So they're gonna fire using that.
I need to put the
And they have
stats of
some
that.
skills. Okay, so their pool includes 1 black die for your cover, 1 more black die for the distraction that they have, and I think I'm gonna buy them an upgrade with a dark side point.
You're gonna use a dark side point. So how many are firing at me? 5.
Yeah, the whole group is firing at you. They act as a unit.
If you're gonna use 1, I'll just use 1 as well. I don't feel like taking a shit ton of damage if I can.
You guys don't have any.
Oh, we don't have any. Okay.
Yeah.
You used it already.
They've got 2 black dice though because you're in cover, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll totally be fine. It'll be fine.
I'm
Okay.
sure.
There we go. Okay, cool. So now you guys have 1 for another action. Okay, so I got one more green die on my roll. Rebel troopers, let's see what happens. So a fusillade of blaster fire headed your way. Auto.
Did you give us that light side point?
Yeah, I clicked it, but I think I might need to reload.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
Yeah, there it goes.
Excellent. It just used all my points. Thanks, game. Okay, so it was just a little bit of lag. I'll fix those manually in a second. It should take a shot too, or I might have to reroll. There it is. Okay. No, so they miss.
I'm gonna miss.
Hold on. No, I gotta add in their attack. Sorry. There we go. Okay, because I was just firing it at point blank when they actually have 3 difficulty. Okay, there's the real roll. Much worse. Okay. So Otto, they're dramatically intimidated, right? They're all going to take some strain from firing. They're stressed out. They're starting to think like, shit, like that gun can probably shoot right through the table. And so yeah, so they're like literally like they're not even standing up and firing. They're all like down behind the table, shooting over their head and not looking and like hoping they can hit you. Okay. They're very intimidated, so they're going to take some strain, and because they're minions, strain just counts as wounds, so it doesn't knock any of them out. But they, one of them is like really losing their shit. Yeah, cool. Okay.
I would like to go, but
so
I don't know if I
yeah.
can because the rest of the party.
Yeah,
is
two more have to go.
I'm
Also,
gonna go next if that's okay.
for some reason, my pool didn't roll properly, but we'll stick with it for now. That's okay. Now I need to roll for the bartender. So the bartender is going to take a shot at somebody, but I don't really know who. So I'm going to roll randomly. 3, 1, 2. Okay, Belsa, he's going to shoot at you.
Wait, he's alive?
Yeah. He's got 3 wounds still. He hasn't hit his threshold yet.
All right.
So he's gonna shoot at you, Belsa. So this guy, let me get my pool straightened out here.
Adam, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me here. I'm just asking. In terms of the condition of those 2 weapons that I picked up, are they new? Or would you say minor, moderate, major for their condition?
Oh, the injury weapons, yeah, they're like they have some minor damage.
Okay, I'll just put minor.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. There we go. So everybody's destiny pool should be correct now. I'm gonna use another point for this guy, and he's gonna take a shot at you, and he's got 1 upgrade, firing at medium range, and he doesn't have any negatives. Belsa, do you have any defense dice, or just soak?
I have 3 soak, no defense.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. Let's roll it. Here we go. Okay. He misses. He doesn't hit you. You manage to like dive out of the way. He's pulled a blaster rifle out from under the table, fires a shot at you, and it goes wide. It hits a table, blows up, throws sparks all over the table. And I'm going to take an advantage for him to, let's see, what can I do with 1? He doesn't have any strain. He just has some wounds. With 1, he can add 1 to the next active character's check. So he's going to do that. So the next time they get to go, he'll take an advantage. Okay. So now 2 of you get to go, and then it's back. The other 2 of you get to go. So Belsa and Lana, and then we're back to the beginning of the round.
Yeah.
You wanna go first or me?
Yeah, I'll go. So like this blaster rifle shot hits the table next to me and like sparks fly. And Elsa just shoots this like dagger eyes look at Otto, and then like rips the pistol from her hip and just fires a blaster pistol at the bartender.
Okay. Oh yeah, the bartender he uses maneuver to get cover behind the bar, obviously. So
Cool.
That's a thing.
That just adds difficulty, right?
Yeah. Now, do you want to maneuver first? Do you want to aim?
I'm gonna shoot and then I'm gonna take cover.
Okay.
I'm gonna save the maneuver.
Okay. So difficulty is 1 black and 1 black and 2 purple. 1 for the range, 1 for the cover.
Okay.
The dream. Ooh.
Okay. So you hit the bar. You blast like a bottle. It's falling over on the bar. And it blows up. Sends shards of glass everywhere. You can spend that advantage die. You can recover a strain. You can give the next person. You can give Lana a blue die. What do you want to do?
I'll give Lana a blue die, okay. And then I dive behind Otto's table for cover.
Okay. Sounds good. I will add a cover marker for you. All right. So Lana, it's your turn. You have an extra blue die on whatever you do.
I'm gonna try to maneuver to the guy by spending a strain as well.
Okay. So you're moving from where you are into, because right now you're at short range with him. So you can move from short to medium. And then you want to make another maneuver
I didn't know I was in short. No, okay.
Yeah. So engaged is like, it's inside short. It's not its own range, except that when you're touching someone, that counts as engaged. So it's not really its own separate range band for what you're doing right now. So it's one move to get from short to medium. However, there is the bar in the way. So you're going to have to jump over it. You're going to have to make an athletics check. If you do that, then you can make your second one to engage him.
Okay.
That'll cost a strain. Then you can attack him this turn if you want.
Do it.
I'm going to do that, yeah.
Okay. All right. So take a strain for the double move.
Okay.
And then make an athletics check. And what this means is if you get the athletics check, then you're on the same side of the bar as him. Yeah. If you fail, you can still attack him, but it's going to be much harder because you're basically attacking over the bar trying to stab him.
Okay. So is there any difficulty or just make it?
Yeah, difficulties 2.
Okay.
2 purples. Okay. So you can't make it. Now that advantage you can still spend to buy yourself an extra blue die.
And you will have 2. She'll have 2, right?
She didn't even use the blue die I gave her.
Oh yeah. So Lana, can you just roll one blue die right now?
Okay. So how do I just roll a blue die?
Everything else on 0.
Yeah, okay. Clear your whole pool. Put the blue one on 1, and then click the little d20 in the middle. And I'll roll just the individual die. Hey, there you go. So you get another advantage. You don't have the success because this success is canceled out by the fail that you have in the other roll. But now you have 4 advantage to spend. So you run up to the bar, realize you're not going to be able to vault it. It's too high. It's slippery. You terminate that plan before it happens. But you have 4 advantage to spend. What do you want to spend them on before you attack the guy?
Probably to upgrade my own stuff, right?
Yeah, to make the attack easier.
Yeah.
So with 4, actually this is really cool. So with 4, you can spend 3 to negate the enemy's defensive bonuses. You can just stab him through his cover.
That would be actually awesome. I think I'll do that.
Okay. So
let this work.
3 of them will negate his cover. 1 will give you an extra blue die.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
And I just have 1 blue die, right? No green?
You're using, so for this, you're going to roll your melee attack, your normal melee. The difficulty is 2 purple.
Yeah.
So make sure you have one blue and 2 purple, and then click your vibro sword attack.
Okay.
Oh,
all right, cool.
Yes.
So you don't get a crit because you need 2 for the crit. Yeah. But you do, shove your sword through the bar. Why don't you describe it? So the guy's like popping up, firing at Belsa. Belsa shoots. He drops back behind cover. It smashes and blows up. Belsa's shot blows up a bottle. You're on your way running towards the bar. Realize you can't vault it. What do you do?
Well, yeah, I immediately place my hand and just the pain just shoots up it. So I grab my sword instead and just chuck it through the bar and into him.
Nice.
And then I prepare for afterwards. I take cover behind it though. That's fine, because as I stab it, I just kind of stay back there because I know that the rebels are on the other side. So.
Cool. Okay, so you can't actually take cover yet and be ready for it because it takes a maneuver to get behind cover.
Oh,
but you do. What's your brawn?
It is. Where do you see that?
Your brawn is one of your stats. Yeah, it's your first stat.
Oh,
and the skills
3.
is all the stuff along the top.
Yeah, 3.
3. Okay, so you deal him 5 damage, which goes over his threshold.
Yeah.
By a significant amount. So he goes to 2 over threshold now. So he's basically minus 2 hit points. So that inflicts a critical wound. So if you can you roll D100 for me?
Yeah.
And we will see what kind of crit we get.
Did I do that right?
Yeah. Okay, so it's a 2. It's not a bad crit.
I think higher is better.
Yeah, the higher is better.
Yeah.
But the more crits you inflict, the closer he is to getting dead. So you jam your sword through, and he takes a minor nick. So he takes a point of strain. He managed to throw himself back as the sword comes through the bar. And this is the first like real like hit. So he's got a minor wound. But the next time he gets hit, it'll be another crit, and you add 10 to it, and it'll just keep going. Oh wait, hold on. Your weapon has vicious, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what rating is the vicious?
1.
Pierce 2, vicious 1.
Vicious 1. So that was actually a 12. So a 12 is not a nick. It is a sudden jolt. Okay, so he can only act last next turn. So he gets bumped out of the order for a turn. Cool. Okay.
How's this
So-
bartender alive? I don't even.
He's just stunned. Like he falls back. So it's gonna go any two of you, the rebel troopers, two of you, this guy. Then he resets back to the regular order.
Okay. How do you
Um,
kill him?
so he's the first non-minion you guys have fought. He basically works on the same rules as you.
Okay.
So the way this stuff works is like your wound threshold they don't represent like actual serious like harm, right? Like that first shot from Otto took away pretty much all of his wounds and represented like that was the free shot, right? That was the one that like hit him but didn't hit anything important. And now every hit after that, he just doesn't have the strength or the energy to dodge or get out of the way of. So anytime he gets hit, it's just inflicting more and more crits.
Right.
And they stage up pretty dramatically. Especially if you're hitting him with a if you're hitting a weapon that's vicious.
How did they die? Do you have to deal like double the wound threshold?
He passes out now, right? So he's unconscious. And this is usually where like he's dead or not dead, right? Like he's out of the fight.
Right.
If you wanted to, if you just jump over the bar, you could just kill him, right? You could just narratively like stab him and he dies.
Yeah.
But you don't, right? You don't have to. You can just leave him. He's out of the fight. I could also just rule like he's dead. So he's down. He's down and out. And now you can go. So anybody can take a turn now.
All right, I'll stand up.
Okay.
I just stand up from behind the table. I look over at the bar. I like aim at the bartender because I just haven't seen what's happened yet. Seeing that like Lana has impaled him and he seems to be not.
Yeah, you don't see the bartender. You just see Lana's sword jammed through the bar and like maybe some like blood dripping out
Yeah,
from
and
the
as I
hole.
pull it out, just blood's dripping down it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still holding the sword?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said 2 people are behind another table somewhere?
No, there's
Five.
a group of 5 that you've intimidated over in the corner here, and there's some maybe like miscellaneous like bar patrons kind of around.
Okay. Well, whoever's behind the table, I just want to. I don't think I could shoot through the table. I don't think it has piercing. So I'll just like aim and take a shot at them. 'Cause
Okay.
I
Yeah,
can
I
aim
mean-
the same round, right?
You're undercover, and so are they, right? You're using the tables as cover. If you aim, it adds one black die to your pool.
Okay.
I'm just gonna check. Sorry, your character sheet might move around here. I'm just gonna
That's
check
fine.
something real quick. Here we go. So right, okay. So you're fine. You're well within range. You don't have to worry about any talents or penalties. What weapon are you using?
I will use I'll still use the slug thrower just for
Okay.
comedy sake.
Sure. So you take another shot at them.
Yeah.
Okay. So they've got you have one black die to add to the pool.
So 3 black die total?
One black die and 3 purple dice. That should be your.
Oh,
your
one
total.
black die, a 3. Okay.
Yeah, 1 black, 3 purple. They're,
Do I
they're
have
all
any?
the way across the room.
Do I have any advantage? I don't think so, right?
No.
Okay. And then what about for aim? Does that? If I aim, does
Yes.
that
Add a blue die for aim
add 1 blue die. Okay.
because you didn't have to move. Yeah.
All right. Here's the roll.
Okay. So you take a strain from being fired at, and you hit. You get a success. So you deal 8 damage minus the soak because these guys actually have some armor. So you deal the group of them 8 damage minus. So you deal 5 damage, which means you kill basically one of them. So you kill one and badly injure another. So
So maybe one's like standing up trying to get behind the table, and I just shoot at that guy, and it like hits his torso, but the fucking slug rifle just goes through him and hits the guy behind him or some shit.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you hit one guy and wound the other. Throw one more blue die on there.
You want me to roll another blue die?
Yeah, because you actually had that. You had advantage from aiming. You didn't add your aim in there.
Oh, what? Oh, because I didn't fucking click off.
Yeah.
So how do I just roll that? Oh, this? Like that?
Yeah,
right?
there you go. Perfect. Okay, so you don't take that strain. Your advantage cancels it, and you deal one more damage.
Okay.
Cool, which actually kills the second guy.
So yeah, it goes through one's chest and into the other guy's fucking groin or some shit. I don't know.
I like the idea. I like the idea, like because we had to pause to make the extra roll. It's like it happens on a delay in the game too. So you like fire through one guy, and it goes right through him, and then the other guy staggers back and like checks his armor, and he's like he's not dead, and then he takes his hands away, and his blood just goes, and he just falls down.
Gotcha. After that shot, I kind of just like scream like, "You're gonna lose. Put your weapons down. You don't have to die." And I start like packing my weapon again.
Okay, awesome.
And, I'd like to go second, just sort of get in front of them because I am the tank. So,
Yeah. Any other person can go.
if you guys don't mind.
Go nuts.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
it's up to you.
Yeah, so I stand up. I've already stood up and I'm like watching Otto obviously shoot at these guys. And I if I can, like there's a shot glass there and I just take it and then throw it behind me and start running towards these guys.
Okay, so you're now the same distance from them as you were from the original guy. So it'll take you two move actions. So you have to spend a strain. And yeah, they've got a table in front of them.
Yeah. Do I need to maneuver over that as well?
Or you could just try to like go through it, right? Because it's just a table.
At this point, I just like a fucking train. I just try to go through it.
Okay, all right. So they do have cover in the same way. So you'll make the same roll, make an athletics roll,
Okay.
and just say 2, difficulty 2.
And no blue dice, right?
Yeah, and this time, if you succeed, this isn't going over it. This is just grabbing the table and throwing it away.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, so yeah, you grab the edge of the table and just wrench it out of the way. You pull their cover off, and you can spend those 3 advantage to reduce the strain you already have, or to increase your chances to hit.
Yeah, I want to increase my chances to hit them.
Okay, so you're gonna buy yourself a blue die. Okay, that costs 1.
Okay.
And then let's see, you can spend the other 2 if you want to just take 2 strain off.
I think I'm gonna actually. I'm gonna see how the roll goes. Can I see how it goes first?
No, you have to spend them all
to
now
spend it
before you make your next roll.
Then I guess I'll do that. Yeah. I took 2 strain off then.
Okay.
So, yeah, and I don't even listen to Otto saying you're not gonna win. No, I just straight up just start trying to kill them.
Yeah, leap in, vibro sword flashing. Okay, difficulty is 2, plus you have one blue die from your own, giving yourself advantage. Okay, all right. So you deal. What did you say your brawn was 3?
3, yeah.
Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can also activate crit if you want to spend those 2 advantage.
I would like to activate crit. What does pierce do, by the way? It just pierces through their armor.
Yes, it reduces the amount of armor that they get to use.
Okay.
So the crit auto kills. There's 3 of them. There's 3 alive, right? Auto shot 2 of them in one shot, and they died. There are 3 alive. The crit auto kills 1. You deal 5, 6, 7. You deal 8 damage. Minus 1, so you deal 7. So you kill another one, and you injure the third by 1 point. So describe that. You kill 2 of them, and then nick one of them.
So as I throw the table out of the way, I mean, I sort of just see them sitting there, and I don't even waste time. I just sort of slash my sword across the throats of the 2 and into the throat of the last one. But by then I'd lost momentum, so all it did was kind of just stick there and cut him.
Nice. Yeah, I like the idea of you leaping back there and spinning the sword, cutting through them, blood splashing on the ceiling, and then the last guy just standing there trembling with the tip of the sword right against his throat, and just a little just a tiny little cut. Yeah. And he was standing just a foot too far for you to finish the thrust. So there's just trickle of blood. Awesome.
And at the end I just sort of smile at him.
Yeah. Okay, so it's his turn. He gets to go. And I think he's gonna make one like last ditch attempt to fight you. So let's see. Does he have a melee weapon? No, he's just got his blaster rifle on him. Okay, so he's gonna try and just like hit you with the butt of the rifle. So it's an improvised weapon, which I think means he just auto gets one black die. Let me take a look here. Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna roll his very poor no skill melee attack. And he's got a difficulty of 2 and no other advantages or disadvantages. I'm going to buy him an upgrade because I feel pity on this guy. So I'll use a point. Okay, and we'll buy him one upgrade, 2 difficulty. Do you have any melee related talents that would affect the attack? Anything like that?
Let me see. I have to look at my abilities.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Skills. Where is that under again? Combat?
It'd be under combat, yeah, under like
Okay.
talents if you have any special ones.
No, I think I mainly just have range defense.
Okay, and your vibroblade has the defensive quality.
Wait, this actually says, okay, so I have an ability that says after hitting with a combat. I know it's too late now, but I have a question.
It's okay. Sure.
After hitting with a combat check, I may spend, I'm assuming, advantage to disorient a target for a number of rounds equal to the ranks in disorient.
Yes. Yeah.
That's something that if I hit someone, then I can
No.
like,
So you buy these.
yeah.
So here's the thing, and I figure out what defensive does. So defensive, you can take a maneuver. So instead of running or taking cover or whatever, you always have cover on you. So you can, against melee and ranged attacks, so you can activate defensive, and your sword acts as cover wherever you're standing. So even if you're like out in the middle of the desert, you can take a maneuver to use your sword as cover.
Okay.
And then disorient, if you spend 2 advantage, you can disorient someone. But in this case, you spent your 2 advantage on a crit.
Yeah, you'd probably always want to crit in that scenario anyway.
Yeah, depending on who you're fighting. Yeah.
And I was just curious what that meant. So.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah. So you do have to make a maneuver to use defensive. It's not passive.
Okay.
So no, you don't have any other advantages. He's going to take an attack, and let's see how it goes. Melee. Yeah. Okay. So he takes 2 strain, which isn't enough to kill him. But he hits you. He hits you with the butt of his weapon. And actually, I forgot to roll a black die for him. So let's see. That might take it away. All right, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. Okay. So the fact that he's trying to hit you with an improvised weapon is what screws him over. So he's got the blaster. He's trying to track you as you're like killing his friends. You get the blade to his throat. He like lunges to hit you with the butt of the rifle, and you like just dodge out of the way, and he kind of stumbles forward. Theron or Belsa, either of you can go.
Go for it, Belsa.
I'm assuming at this point there's just this one guy left.
Yeah, and he's engaged in melee with.
Is the bartender still alive?
Technically, yes. He's unconscious.
All right.
Yeah.
I just want to get up and walk over to behind the bar where the bartender is, and just like disarm him and just like slap him awake.
Okay. Yeah. So it's 2 maneuvers to get to him.
Yeah, that's cool.
But if you're not doing anything else, you can just use your action as a maneuver.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So you just walk around the bar, and there's broken glass everywhere, and you're just like stepping over. And you like get around, and he's like lying there.
I'm basically just keeping him alive.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah. Perfect.
It's me.
Okay.
It's me done.
Okay. Yeah. So you slap him in the face, and he kind of wakes up. He's got like an okay, like, sized wound. Theron, what do you want to do?
I want to shoot the last guy.
Okay. All right. So firing into a melee. I think it counts as an upgrade. Let me take a look on the difficulty.
If you end up shooting me, I swear.
There is a chance that you will. Yeah.
It could happen. Or I can save your life. One of the 2.
Making ranged attacks on engaged targets. Upgrade the difficulty by 1. Okay. So it's long range from you to her to that fight. So you're rolling 3 purple dice for your difficulty, and I'm gonna buy 1 more with my dark side points, because why the fuck not? There you go. You have all the points now. Enjoy all your points, everybody. So you're rolling, against 3 purple with 2 upgrades on the bad guy side.
Jesus.
If you fucking
You can
shoot-
also spend to upgrade your own if you want. You can buy one upgrade on your side.
I mean, I don't want to, so
Okay. All right.
all right. This should be fun.
Yeah, so roll your weapon. Okay. So you miss really, really badly, but you didn't get a despair, so you don't hit Lana.
Darren just like
So-
claims the pistol.
Yeah, like you're tracking, and the trooper keeps getting in the way, and like you finally like fire, and it goes in between them and hits the wall.
And at
behind
that
them.
point, like I think I'm like probably holding on to the trooper, and I just like look over, and I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah, I think maybe both of you turn and look at Theron, and Theron's standing there with his like pistol smoking.
And I just sort of like,
Because sticks one after the other. Awesome. It's very, very in character. Super appropriate. So cool. Now anyone can go. We're back at the top of the order. So
Can I walk over to where? Would I be able to walk over to where Lana's fighting?
Lana might as well just go. She's
Why
already.
don't you just let me do
Yeah.
it?
It's
Because
her. Let her go first and kill him.
because I want to punch Lana for killing him.
What? What?
That's
I
actually what I
haven't killed
want
him
to.
yet.
That's actually what I want to do.
yeah, I mean he's still alive. So he hasn't died.
If you want to go ahead.
It's a long way just for future like advance notice. So it
It would take a while for me to get there.
would
right?
take more than one turn to get there because you'd move from short to medium in one action, but it would take 2 more maneuvers to get from medium to long. Medium to long is farther.
Okay.
I mean, you can start walking.
Yeah, like if we do
Well, I don't know that you're killing him, so that's fine.
this is kind of actually how it is now, right? Like Belsa and if we reframe it around the fight,
Right.
the 2 of you are at long from them and Belsa's at medium from them and they're engaged with each
Right.
other.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright,
I feel
go
like
ahead.
Lana is just. I think she's kind of went into like a mini bloodlust by now, and she just when the guy misses, and then when Theron misses, she just turns back to him and tries to jab her sword in the guy's stomach.
Perfect. Difficulty 2 melee attack.
Okay. Yeah, I got that.
Boom.
All right. So Pierce 2 brings his soak down to 1. You deal him 6 damage. He has 2 wounds left, and that is it for this rebel trooper. So yeah, he dies. He is toast. All of your foes are out. What does that look like when you kill him?
Yeah, I jab my sword into his gut, and I can just feel like his blood just running down my hand and soaking into the bandages that were covering it from the doctor.
Yeah. He takes one last like shuddering breath. He's like, and then like blood comes out of his mouth, and he kind of like goes limp.
And then I just let him drop to my feet.
Okay. Pull your vibro sword out. The faint high pitched humming
Yeah.
coming from it. Yeah, and he just slumps to the ground. Okay, so Belsa, you've woken the bartender up. He's like holding the sword wound, and he looks up at you, kind of pale and uncertain. What are you doing?
I just look down at him and I'm like, sorry about your bar.
And he looks up and he's just like, fascist, and like coughs some blood up.
Oh, lovely. We've got a talker, sir. And I kind of like motion to Theron.
Okay.
Theron is just like staring at his pistol and he's like, I don't know why I even bother. And he puts it away and he's like, I warned you. I told you don't shoot, and walks out. Like, I imagine the other patrons there are like freaked the F out if there are any still left who didn't run.
Yeah, I think at this point, once the like fight is finished, they're like fleeing. They're all trying to escape.
Yeah, and I'm like just shouting at them, like, I told them not to shoot.
Yeah.
And I walk over to the guy and lean down beside him.
I think as you walk over, I just shout like, "If you don't want to be here, get out."
Yeah.
I lean down beside the guy. I'm like, unfortunately, I, unlike my colleagues, am not that great with the blaster pistol. However, I am known to have other skills, and jam my thumb into one of his wounds.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he shouts in pain. While that's happening, like Otto, you were ready to make a move. Where did you want to go? What did you want to do?
Don't do it.
I feel like it would seem out of place if I were to just do it. So I'll just. I guess as this is happening, I have to ask though, have I tortured anyone on auto before?
No, you've shot little kids. but you
Yeah,
haven't-
just shoot shot kids.
Okay, I don't care about that so much. Okay, so you jab your knife into him?
His
Yeah.
thumb, I think.
It's
Oh, into his
thumb.
thumb?
Into his
Yeah.
Okay, I walk up, kind of like surveying the area, and over my shoulder say to Theron and be like, "Please don't torture the soldier, sir."
I guess I just like look up at him and just slowly remove my thumb.
He's obviously
and,
going to
um,
tell you everything you need to know. There's no need
Yeah,
to
the
torture.
bartender looks up at you, Otto, like he's sort of like not paying attention to anywhere. Like Theron like pulls his hand away, like grabs his wound, and he looks at you, and he's like, more mercy than I'd expect from the Empire.
I kind of like lean over and look at his wounds and say, like, he's going to die, right? There's nothing.
He'll bleed out. You could save him, right? Like you give him medical aid.
Good
but-
stabilize.
Okay. Well, then I just say, tell the man what he needs to know, and I'll save your life.
He looks. I think he locks eyes with you. And are you lying to him, or are you telling him the truth?
I'm telling him the truth.
Okay, all right. So you don't need to
It's
roll,
like,
roll deception.
it's like a weird soldier's code that Otto has.
Yeah. He I think he looks down and he just, I guess he looks at you there and he's like, I just hope I know enough to convince you not to kill me. And he says they keep us ignorant for a reason, so we can't sell them out.
You're on point, buddy. You keep going, Otto.
Yeah.
He says what again? I thought you wanted to get more information out of him.
Yeah, he says they keep us ignorant.
No, assuming you, Theron, would then ask him questions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why I was. Well,
Yeah.
I'm like, I look at
Oh,
Theron and
alright.
say, do you have any questions for the man?
The rebels meet here, do they?
He nods. He says there's a special back room. They have their own entrance.
And how do we get in said room?
He says there's a switch under the bar, opens the door. They all have keys, but you can get in from there. And I guess you see him, like his eyes glance over, and next to the rack where he had the blaster rifle, there's a little red like button under the bar.
Theron stands up and has a little chuckle, and he's like, honey and vinegar. Who knew honey'd work this time? And flips the switch.
Cool. And this is the part where if I was a bigger asshole, I'd be like, the bar explodes. But no, he was not lying to you, thanks to Otto's charming nature. So you press the button, and yeah, there's a click under the bar, and somewhere on the other side, like a wall snaps in and slides open.
And while they're all doing this, I'm over like I want to start cleaning up the bodies, like looting them and then cleaning them up to sort of like make the bar a little presentable again.
Okay.
Well, because like if the rebels come back, because Lana's gonna know they're searching for her. She took the tracker out. Like she's gonna know. And so if they come back, she wants it to seem like there's less going on than it actually seems. So if there's a place to dump the bodies, like a garbage can out back and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
your
So
garbage can out back.
you're cleaning up the place.
Like,
Yeah,
dump the
I'm
bodies.
or a closet or something where she can just like put them out of sight.
Sure.
Just stay behind the bar, I guess.
Well, yeah.
So where does this walk? Do we see the opening, Adam?
Yeah, you can see it. It's got like some like curtains hanging kind of in front of it, but once it opens, it's obvious there's a passageway back there.
Cool. All right. Elsa's been making drinks at the bar.
Right, so you're like digging through the broken bottles looking for one that's like still good.
And she has like 2 drinks, and she kind of like pushes one into Otto's chest, and she's like, nice shooting. And then kind of like sips the other drink and just walks towards the curtains.
Okay.
Theron,
Which
are
one?
you visibly done with the bartender?
Yeah, I'm just staring at the curtains, watching Belsa go in because no way I'm going in first.
Okay.
But I don't obviously don't hint that, but I'm just like, just staring at the curtains. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I tend to the bartender's wounds. I don't know if you want me to roll for that, Adam, but
Yeah, I think so. Unless you have like if you give him a stim pack, he'll survive.
I'm not gonna use a stim pack on him, but I will use medicine.
So you will have to make a medical roll. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, if you can get a success, I think keeping this guy from dying, he took a crit. Let's say three difficulty.
Okay, so 3 purple.
Yeah, 3 purple, please.
Medicine. I'll use a light side point. Why not?
Okay, sure.
That gives me 1 upgrade, right?
Yeah, it gives you an upgrade.
Okay, here's the roll.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So you take some strain. You take 2 strain.
Okay.
But you bandage him up, and I think the two of you were like you're basically alone, right? Because like Theron and Belsa, you're gonna go and check out the other room while he does this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he looks up at you, and this guy's like he's like a little older, and I think he's got you notice now that one of his limbs is like a cybernetic replacement. And when he notices you noticing it, when you like look at it, he looks at it and he says, he's like, yeah, lost it on Hoth. Harsh times for us there. Shakes his head.
I just say, stop topping. You're gonna break the sutures or something like that.
Yeah. And he says, I think he says to you, he's like, it doesn't have to be this way. You're on the losing side. It's just a matter of time before the people turn on the Empire.
I'm like really rough with the next set of sutures.
Yeah. So it's just like, ugh. He's like, I get it. You're loyal, and that's good. That's a good trait in a soldier, but you got to start asking more questions. What is it she called you? Otto?
I kind of just like look at him in the eye. Does he say anything else after that?
Yeah, when you look him in the eye, he says, there's lots of reasons to fight, Otto. Just make sure you're on the right side.
I look at him, well, still looking at him, just say, get off the planet. Don't die here for no reason. I just stand up and start walking towards the hall.
Yeah, he stands up. And I think we see him, we stay on him, camera stays on him as you leave, and he looks at you and he kind of shakes his head and he's like, damn shame. And and he heads for the door.
Can I stop him?
It's up to you, but yeah, he's leaving.
No, I call out to him. I'm like,
I mean,
hey.
Otto's gonna kick your ass if you stop him.
I'm not gonna I didn't say I was gonna like put my sword through his neck. I try to stop him though, and I say, hey, no.
Yeah, if you just shout like, hey you, and you're like pulling a body or whatever.
Well, no, I think by now, like, I've put the table back, and there's still, like, a blood stain, like a giant blood stain on the ground. And I just try to, like, position the table, like, over it. But, I walk up to him, and I was like, do you know when they're returning?
Them? I look back over the hall, I'm just like, we should probably join them.
And I sort of just glare at Otto. I'm just like, fine. And I look at the guy, and then I just shake my head and walk away.
Okay. Yeah, he walks out.
Yeah, I make sure that Lana goes in front of me when we walk in the hall. I don't want her behind me. And then we just like walk into we walk into the dark hall. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we see you all like leave into the darkness. And Lana, you've seen this room before, right? It's like a big meeting room, and there are like maps, kind of like laid out maps of different neighborhoods and parts of the city on the table, and on the shelves on either side, there are just these rows of like damaged stormtrooper helmets, eyes broken, blaster marks, that kind of thing. The room itself obviously is empty, but there's another exit out of the room.
Elsa just kind of sips her drink, and she's like, no taste whatsoever. We look around and see if there's anything in terms of maps that would have like their base. listed or anything? Or like,
yeah. If you want to like take a minute to just like dig through the like planning documents they've got here, you can
just start like flipping through the documents with one hand.
Yeah, because you're the tactician. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and make a knowledge warfare roll.
All right.
And I think they make some effort to obfuscate what their plans are, but it's not like it's all encrypted or anything. So yeah, make a roll. Let's say difficulty is 3.
Difficulty is 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use a light side point.
Okay, sure.
That's 1 upgrade, right?
Yes, yeah, 1 upgrade for you.
And it's knowledge warfare.
Yeah, that's right. Nice. Okay. So your triumph, you have to use it as a like a side effect, not deciphering the plans, because you didn't get any successes. So you technically fail the roll, but the triumph will buy you something else.
Okay.
So take a strain, because I think looking at it, like the rebels are much like deeper impacted in the middle and lower cities of Terrace than you initially thought, right?
Right.
The initial intelligence focused primarily on the upper city because that's where all the good people live, but like they've got like bases and like armories and troops and stuff in the lower city just like laid out. Like the rebel disease has spread further in Terrace than maybe you had initially anticipated, and that I think puts a little of the sort of fear of the rebels in you. But with that triumph, you can buy all kind of shit. Let me take a look at what it suggests for warfare. So yeah, you're not going to be able to know what their immediate plans are, but I think there's some kind of like future benefit. If you were to take this and send it to Imperial Intelligence for processing, they'll be able to use it, right, to help weed out some of that stuff. So even if you can't necessarily use it to buy you an advantage now, gather all this shit up, pack it up, send it to Imperial Intelligence, and if you have to send troops down here and someone else needs to deal with the larger problem of Terrace, you're going to give them a distinct advantage.
Cool. So Belsa looks at this stuff and she realizes that it's not going to help her or the team in the immediate future.
Mm-hmm.
It might just help her with a promotion. So she like keeps these documents.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you scavenge the place. You start like pulling everything together, and I'm putting the documents into there's like a tube there that you can like gather up. Is there anything that anyone else wants to do before the scene is over?
Look for any communication devices.
Okay. What are you looking for in particular? Like part of the Rebel network, or like some way to get contact off-world?
Off-world, Rebel network, anything that is used to communicate with anyone.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you guys have destiny points, so just throw one at me, and you can you can access that.
Yeah, do it, Jesse.
I mean, what am I?
Just
You
click
just
my
use
You
the
don't have to,
light
roll.
side.
You can just give me a point
Okay.
because you have them. So cool. Okay. So you spend that point, and yeah, I think that there's a the table itself, like so many like meeting room tables, it has like a built-in comms system, and it is encrypted. Like the internal network on Terrace is encrypted, but you can use it to access a global communication satellite to get in touch with your superiors.
All right. Yeah, definitely. I want to get in touch. I want to reach. Can I get off world to my agents that are in the field? Can I try to reach them?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I put in a coded call to see if those guys are still active.
Okay. Do you? I mean, I assume you're checking in on the insurance.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So wherever it's being kept, whatever secret Imperial base, you get in touch with them. Now, are you doing this like out in the open so that Lana can hear it? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So it goes like fuzzy as it connects, and then there's an ISB agent. He's a comms agent, so he's got the headset on. Then he's sitting at the comm panel. And he kind of smiles when you come in, and he's like, looks at his watch. He's like, right down to the wire, sir.
Agent, has there been a change in the plans? Have you lost sight of the target?
Texas said, no, not at all, sir. Everything is secure as you left it. Should we be expecting trouble?
Theron, it looks to Lana and then back to the screen. And he's like, "Tell me, what did you see again?"
He says, the package is secure, sir. Everything's 5 by 5.
Lana, what did you see?
So I think, yeah, we get like this video of like, Lana, you were shown a video of the prisoner in question being liberated from an Imperial facility. You saw a bunch of like Imperial officers get shot. These rebel troops like grab this person and bag them and drag them out.
And I like when he asked me that, I've already like grabbed a chair and I just throw it against the wall, and I'm just pissed. Like you can just see how angry I am, and I try not to hit anyone, obviously.
So
maybe
actually,
it like barely hits me, and I just like put my hand on my pistol and look at there on very slowly.
To pull it all back in. Like the very last thing that we see in the scene is like Lana, you like scream and throw the chair against the wall, and pretty much the whole episode we've seen you like containing that anger, and now you're kind of like letting it go. And we see that, and we pan slowly over to Belsa, and you're just standing there with your drink, and you can feel like the waves of hate just pouring off of Lana. What's the last thing that we see? What is Belsa's reaction to this?
You hear like the clink of the ice cubes in the drink, and she just kind of like grins, and then looks back at Theron, who's like having this call still.
Yeah, cool. All right, so yeah, you take like a sip of the drink, and and I think we fade out.
Cool
Cool.
Stuff. That's the show. We're done for this week.
Good work, everybody.
The next Dark Side show should be actually it's not gonna be for a while. It's gonna be the 25th. Fuck. I think it's the 25th. Yeah, that's right, because the second 26th. Maybe we'll try to fit something in. Maybe I could try to get a light side group before E3 or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll figure
something out.
Yeah,
Get some
we'll try
Star
to
Wars
figure
up
it
here.
But that will do it for this episode. Let's do some shout outs and then call it a show. Strippin', we'll start with you.
What's up, guys? Thanks for hanging out on the show today. Hope you enjoyed it. My name's Strippin'. You can find me on Twitter at Strippin', and on YouTube and Twitch, also just Strippin'. I'm a variety streamer. I play a bunch of games. Been playing Dark Souls 3 at the moment, a lot of Overwatch. I'm thinking of giving Ultima Online a try.
What?
Since we started playing that recently.
What game?
Ultima Online, like the one that's like 15 years old.
Oh,
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's older than that. Holy shit, that's like a 20-year-old.
That's like
Yeah,
a 20
it's like
plus
21.
year old. Yeah.
They still got like official servers and stuff. So I'm thinking of trying that for a laugh. So yeah, we play a bunch of games. We normally stream every day except Wednesdays and Sundays. So feel free to come over and check us out.
There you go. Pocket, do some shout outs.
I've been playing pretty much the same thing. Final Fantasy X, Overwatch, streaming every day almost, except for Sunday, Monday. Well, it's not every day then, I guess. Yeah, twitch.tv/pocket, POKKET. And yeah, I used to play UO. I could help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, today was
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So someone's got to help me.
Yeah,
You need some help in that game for sure.
Yeah.
Get ready to lose everything and be mad about it.
Yeah, multiple times. Jesse, some shout outs.
Yo, just real quick, Adam.
Yes.
So wait, is the guy lying to us, or is like what is the scenario that occurred at the end there? Because
So you know that your officers, your officers are well trained and loyal operatives. They would not lie to you about a thing like this.
All right, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. I just
Hopefully
need to know
you got how I reacted. I was just pissed that I got lied to, and all that.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that my boys ain't rebel scum. That's all.
No. Yeah, it was the rebels lied to Lana and doctored some footage and was like, no, now we got your package. So what are you gonna do? Better
And I
obey it.
couldn't tell because I failed.
Exactly. Lana let her hate cloud her mind.
All
There you
right.
go.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Anyway, on the Tweetster at Jesse Cox, on the YouTube Jesse Cox, on the Twitch Shabuzi, because I don't brand very well. But if you subscribe to that, that's super cheap, and you get a bunch of wonderful little things you can stick in chat that It's a one-time subscription, That's the best deal you'll ever get. Ever.
It's a pretty good deal.
Unless you are Jesse Cox.
Yeah, unless you're me, in which case you don't make a cent off of it. So.
There you go. Adam, close us out with some shout-outs.
Well, I mean, unlike Jesse, if you want to subscribe to someone who actually gets your money, I mean, I'm just saying.
It's very true. It's an accurate,
twitch.tv/Adam Koebel. I just redid all my emotes. They're super cute. So yeah, I'm going to be back tomorrow with more role play because I am all the times GMing. So we got Swan Song stories tomorrow. Me, Kaitlyn, DJ Wheat, and EG in Control Jeff. We're going to be carrying that on. And yeah, like JP said, we'll be back with more Star Wars as soon as we can. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter @SkinnyGhost, and that is it for me.
Cool stuff. All right, that'll do it for Bounce Power today. Like I said, we'll try and schedule a show since E3 is next Sunday. Maybe we can do something Saturday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to talk to the Light Side group and see what they want to do. So, thanks everyone for watching. We will see you next time. Regardless, have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.